Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Adeliz and welcome back to Agrarian Skies 2. In the last episode, we were working on the blood magic altar and doing some automation with blood magic. We also crafted some stuff for quests, and I think that was about it. I just recorded that episode, FYI, so I kind of know what I did. Yeah, I record these in groups sometimes, so I haven't really done too much off camera, but I did a little bit of research, and, well, turns out the intercollector was exactly what I wanted. The thing is you just put it on top, and I don't know that this is going to have the range that I want it to have, but we'll see. Let's see if we drop an item and it picks it up. Now my question is, can we open it? We can open the chest. So what we might want to do is break this, and we'll put it a little bit closer, like here. So this should, we turn this all the way back up to 4. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to open the chest. That was the only thing I was not sure about. Now we should be able to very easily collect all the drops, and there's no mess. Yay, that's what I wanted. You know, I forgot that last episode I said I was going to do something kind of tricky and neat, and I kind of forgot. Let's grab a redstone lamp, because I love those things. So we just do one of these, and we'll get some redstone around it. There we go. So something that I was having an issue with last time was I couldn't tell if my system was on or off. Well, why don't we just add an indicator lamp? There's a zombie in there, so it's on right now. Why is there a zombie in there? Where is there darkness? Oh, there's darkness on the, yeah, I knew that. Whatever, I don't care too much. But that is awesome. The intercollector works really well. It doesn't work for something else I'm going to want to make, but we'll get to that later. Because we're going to do some automation with applied logistics today. That is going to be kind of the main thing we're going to do. And I don't even know. Let's put the sigil back in here, the sigils, I guess. And we'll mess around with stuff later. Before we do, I want to go ahead and we researched the arcane lamps last time. Now, whether or not they actually give you, whether or not we can use those to toggle redstone, and whether or not they're going to work for this, I don't know. But you know what? Let's go ahead and make it. I do wonder if we have to make some niter anyway, so let's do this quest. Niter and aluminium. So I know I've researched niter. Niter is, let's just get the Thaumcraft out. So these are both alchemy. Let's research aluminium. We need both of those. So niter is glowstone dust with some other stuff. I believe the best thing for that is torches and coal. Because we need three fire, potentia, and lux. Torches give you 1 lux. I believe coal, if I research it, will give us 3, I think it's 2 of each. And I also need to research glowstone dust. I hate scanning in this. I love being able to scan when I actually have, like, nothing can be learned from coal? Really? So we're gonna need potentia and fire. Charcoal. Charcoal works. So we need some charcoal. That's not bad to do. Charcoal, we could teach our AE system how to make that. Just teach it that, hey, wood. Wood down here being smelted will give you charcoal. Because why not? Let's go ahead and teach that. One of the things I'm going to do eventually is hook up the farm over there with a storage bus. Are you out of power? Don't tell me. No, you're just taking a while. That's plenty of power. I'm a little worried. Yeah, I'm a little worried about that. Let's grab a whole bunch of wood. You know what? Let's throw some on the ground and scan it. Can't learn it. Really? Okay, whatever. Let's grab some more wood. And yeah, I need to get upgrades. I need to do a lot of stuff, let's be honest. But what we can do is we can grab this charcoal. And how much recipe? What is that? Ash clouds? So it looks like oak wood gives you 2. Good to know. So we get 2 from that. We encode that, and then we put it into our redstone furnace. And now let's get... Actually, I need 1 more. And that should craft 2, right? Yeah. Huh. Okay. So, to get 3, we're going to have to do 2 recipes of it. Which is fine. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we should be good to go with getting the niter. We are going to need a little bit of that anyway, so it's kind of whatever. So we just do this. We throw the charcoal and the torches. Oh, we got to wait for it to boil. I forgot about that part. Alright, now that's boiling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We hear the noise. And we get 2 niter. And I think the first thing I want to do... We're going to break that. Break that. I lost that into the void, but who cares? We can use niter instead to heat that. So let's grab some stone bricks. Just 1. And we'll put that there. And now we don't really have to worry about anything else. So we should be able to scan that as well. Cool. So not too bad. I'm going to keep the cobblestone here just because it's going to be better. I don't know why that's there, but it's in there now. I need my wand. Where's my wand? I need to turn my jetpack off as well. Alright, so jetpack off. Do we have microblocks in this? Do I have a saw? We do have microblocks. Alright, so microblocks are a really tricksy way to deal with Thaumcraft sometimes. So let's make a stone saw. Doesn't really matter. We need... Sure, a recipe of that. And then it doesn't really matter what we use. Just cut up some cobblestone, and we're going to make half a stack of little nubs. And we just need like 4 of those. They're called nooks, but nubs are better in my opinion. So we put them on the corners because symmetry. And yeah, that will prevent the nastiness from being on top of there. So we don't have to worry about that anymore. So we have the niter. We also need to make aluminium for this quest, I do believe. We're going to get some water crystals. So what is the recipe for that? Probably similar, but a little bit more complicated. So basically same thing. We're going to use some coal. We're going to need 3 charcoal. And we're going to need something with perdicio. What are some good things for this? Cobblestone. Well, I have plenty of cobblestone, so that's what we'll use. I haven't done a lot of research, I'll be honest, just because it's really annoying. I wish I had inventory scanning. If I had inventory scanning, then I'd do a lot more, but we're going to need 2 of those, and we're going to need 2 more of these. So nothing too difficult with that. And we'll go ahead and get some 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll go ahead and get this going. So this should be pretty easy to do. We just have to do it. We'll wait for that to boil. We'll have our wand out. So it shouldn't take that long. There we go. And we throw charcoal, cobblestone, and there we go. Aluminium. Now this stuff you don't want to throw, like right click on the ground, because it explodes. But yeah, so now we do that. And we'll get some gases stuff. As long as we don't have anything above us, it's not a problem. I don't ever have the plan to have anything above this thing, so who cares? But there's the water. So I don't see anything in here that looks like the arcane lamps, except for that right there. I'm not going to worry about it too much. So let's just go ahead and make some arcane lamps. They are going to require some V, so we'll have to get some of that, but let's also throw this on the ground. That should be nice. Cool. So let me think. What's going to be the best thing for this? So we want to make the arcane lamps. And I'm going to just look in here because it's going to be easier. So the arcane lamps are an artifice. They are daylight sensor, iron, amber block, and niter. So not too bad. Should have. Do I have any amber? I should have some over yonder. So daylight sensor. Don't want to use pure nether quartz. I want just normal nether quartz. So there's that. We have the niter. We need 2 iron and some amber. So shouldn't be too difficult. I believe we have plenty of amber over here. We should anyways. 6, 7. Is it 4 or is it 9? It's only 4. Let's actually take one of these, throw it on the ground, scan it. Now eventually we can make some stuff that'll make that easier, but for now I'll just do it like this. Daylight sensor scanned. Cool. So we can throw these back. And we have 2 iron. We have everything we need. So let's make an arcane lamp and see if it is affected by redstone. That's the only reason we're doing this. Oh man, a lot of work just to test something. So this goes there, then niter. None of this is hard to make or hard to get. We need a little bit more air. So what's going to be the best way to get some V? Probably the nether. I mean, we could fly down here. I think. Hey, there's some bedrock right here. Oh, hey, I can scan bedrock. I forgot about that. It's really hard to see if there's any nodes that far down. I don't see anything, so let's fly up here. And we're going to go to the nether. There should be some nodes there. Presumably anyways. And we'll recharge our wand a little bit. We just need a little bit more air. Like, literally. How much do we have? We have 7. We need 7.4. We need 8. I hate those fire bats. I hate fire bats so much. Can I scan you? I can. I don't know that I want to fight you, but okay. And there, we got the air already. We didn't even need to do anything with the stuff. So Nitro Creeper. Just gotta kill the stuff and have. I love that they drop a green head. You just have to have this guy in your inventory, in your hotbar, and it will recharge automatically. As you kill enemies, they drop little orbs of aspects. So that's another way. We might be able to actually use our blaze spawner, at least for now, for that same purpose. Eventually, we're probably gonna want. We're probably gonna have a wither skeleton farm to get skulls. So that is probably gonna be the best way for us to recharge our wand later. But until we get a lot of nodes set up. So there is the arcane lamp. Let's see. Let's scan whatever we can. Cool. Gunpowder? Gunpowder is good for fire and Perdicio, yeah. This should have some lucrum, yeah. And the arcane lamp. So here's the question. One, let's open this. Get anything good? Nope. Gold coins, which is a little bit of lucrum. That's going to be the best thing for those, I think. Just using them for lucrum. But let's grab some food. I made a little bit more food, by the way. And so the arcane lamp is really, really powerful. We could light our base with these. They put light sources everywhere. Let's make a lever. And I want to see if these are worthwhile to use for the blaze farm, whether or not they're toggleable by redstone. If they are, great. If not, oh well, I made one. So it's on. Can I put... Yeah, I don't think it is, unfortunately. You know, coming down here, I should be able to see a lot easier. Because they are pretty bright. They're really good lamps. Like, don't get me wrong, I like these things, but... Yeah, you can see just how far. And it's not toggleable. It's a shame. So... Yeah, made that for nothing. There is a quest. These are used for other things, which we'll see later. You infuse them, so the fact that we made one, it's not that important. Like, it's not that big of a deal. It's not the end of the world at all, but unfortunately, it's not going to be able to serve our purpose. I almost wonder... let's look in our book real quick. There is Automagy. Glowing amber. There's a lot of stuff in here that might have something that we could use. But at least for now, there's also Thaumcraft Horizons. Shard Transmutation. Ooh. What is this? Oh, cool. We can throw balance shards and get other stuff. Cool. Our Alcaponics. Crops on demand. So, cool. We can make crops easily with seeds. That's kind of cool. And then alchemical incubation. This is one of the things that we're gonna have to get into later. I will worry about that later though. So let's clean up our inventory a little bit. And yeah, let's get into some of the other stuff I wanted to do today, which is automation. I want to automate things with this guy. So we're going to need one of those fancy transfer nodes. We're going to want another filter. And I think we need a world interaction upgrade. Which I have those on Autocraft. They're not that expensive anymore, but we should only need one. And then we're going to need Fluix Crystal. Just a single one. So, yeah, these guys will give me my filtered inventory collector. So I was looking, and Hopperhawks are kind of the popular way to... How is this doing, by the way? We've got a decent amount of mana. That's really nice. Hopperhawks are one of the favorite ways to do filtered or at least the item collectors, as well as the ender collectors. Those are really nice. People like those. The item collectors from MFR, which we made, these guys are kind of terrible. Items have to hit them. Now, for what we're doing, that could be good, but not quite. I forgot how large this is. I need a little bit more living wood. So let's get a little bit of this going. One of these days, I should probably automate it. But we'll get there. There's plenty of ways to automate it. I've done this in another series, Sky Factory. Shameless plug. I actually automated this using only vanilla and Britannia mechanics, the Pure Daisy. So there are ways to automate it. Whether or not I want to do it that way, I don't know. Honestly, I have to look and see what all we have to work with. So that's going to take a minute. So what we're going to automate first of all is Fluix Crystals. Now my question is, how many charge surges are we getting over here? We have 100. Let's grab a stack of that. That's not really that much. So we're going to want to kind of get that taken care of as well. We're going to want this charger, which means I think we can use item ducts. I think that'd be fine. Servo, item ducts, and we're going to want an interface. And honestly, filter. I'm trying to think of just what all we're going to want. So, we're going to want another servo. I'm thinking. So, another servo. And a filter. That should work. And then we're going to need an interface. We're also going to need more channels. Interface. So, let's go ahead and craft one of those. Love having that on AutoCraft. And is our living wood done? It is. Cool. So we're gonna completely automated Fluix Crystals. Those are something that you use a lot of, and they're kind of annoying to automate because, well, basically we need to drop items into a pool of water and collect them. So that's a little bit of annoyance, right? Well, luckily I have an open crate. So open crates are really nice things from Britannia. And we're going to come down here. We're going to find some place kind of out of the way. Some of this stuff is going to move. I think this stuff is fine where it's at. We could also... How many... but you're using redstone. We could use... we could pull it off of this guy. So let me think about this for a second. Those two are fine together. We could do... I need to pull items off of this somehow. We could pull that up one and then Alright, let's do it this way. So we're gonna break this stuff. Let's see, do I do that? Alright, so crystal growth chamber right there. Perfect. Charger can't go like that. Unfortunately, it has to be like, oh, this is gonna be messy if I do it any other way. So I can rotate it. So charger, we're gonna want to rotate it like that. So it's getting power from this guy. So what we'll do is we will pull items from there, and that'll be the filter, whatever. And then this will push items into it. And we don't want this. So we're going to need some more filters. That's fine. And then we're going to need... So one of these is going to go into an open crate that's filtered, which is going to drop into a block of water, which is then going to get sucked up by a thing and put into a chest, we're gonna need more filters and upgrades. So filters, not too bad to make. And I should have another servo in here. And rather than that, we're just gonna use a chest. So a little bit easier, a little bit messy down there. As soon as I have more supplies, once I can auto craft cables, and I don't mean just these cables, I mean the smart cables and the dense cables, I'll probably move this stuff around a little bit. But for now, this will be fine. I also need some water, which I guess I have to go upstairs for. Let's fly up there. I know there's a sink right here. So we need water because of reasons. So I think we can put the chest there. And let's servo. Ignore. So this guy requires Certus quartz seeds. So we're also going to need some Certus quartz seeds for the filter. We're going to need redstone Certus. So Certus, we're going to need, let's get one of these. We're going to need charged. We're going to need normal. We're going to need this. We're going to need redstone, which I'm running out of over here. We're going to need quartz. And Fluix, maybe, I don't know. Basically, I'm getting everything that we could possibly need over here. So, what I want to do, we're gonna put that like so. I guess do something like this. I think this will work. So we put a transfer node like so. We can put our pool of water, and then the open crate will go like right on top. Now these always face down, and anything that goes in their inventory automatically gets ejected. So we just bring some of these guys over, and we had exactly enough, so we filter, and we put the filter and world interaction upgrade there. So this guy will only get charged redstone and nether quartz. This guy filters and only grabs Fluix Crystals, which go in here. That pulls out. So this guy only gets normal Certus, and this guy only gets, I should make these all whitelist, and then I need a servo here. But cool, I think that should work. So let's go check. I want to see and make sure that it works. So first of all, let's make a couple more processing patterns. So Certus quartz becomes charged Certus, and then we also want charged Certus, redstone, and nether quartz will become 2 Fluix Crystals. I do believe is the recipe. So we should be able to just come down over here. Hooked up to nothing, we can see all of that. And now, let's get all the charge out, and let's go ahead and see if we can make one of those. So, presumably it goes in. Let's go ahead. Let's go see if that worked. So charge, no. Alright, so I guess the servo is taking it out. That's all I can figure. Let's put, okay. So that worked when I did it. Is it going somewhere else? That's all I can figure. So Where's the charged Certus quartz? Oh, oh, oh. I don't want that there. I want a chest there. Alright, so, that's the problem. It made it, and then it went into here immediately. So we should be able to fix that with just a chest. We put a chest on top. Oh, I have no crafting CPUs because I have to cancel that. We need a lot more stuff. Oh yeah, we need a lot more stuff if we want to do this a little bit more efficiently or just better in general. But this should work. We put that there. Servo like so. And now that should press into the chest. And then it should work. So we tell it to make a charged Certus quartz. It will take a second, but presumably it should work. I have 64 plus 1. There's nothing there. Okay, it's just taking a while. It is random how long it takes. So that should work, and that should be in the system now, and the A system should say everything's good. And it does. Awesome. So that worked just fine. So let's put this stuff in here, and let's get a pure Certus. Make sure that still works. So we have 32, and now we have, it'll take a minute, but we'll have 33 in a minute. So let's go ahead and put everything away that we don't need right now. So it's still crafting it. We should see that here in a moment. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. So one of the next things I think we're going to have to work on and work towards is getting a little centralized area. So this is taking forever. Why is it taking forever? Whitelist that. Yeah, you should be done now. Did it just take until I went and looked? It did, in fact. Alright, so there's pure. So now the last one is Fluix Crystals. So if we have 7, let's go ahead and tell this to craft 1. So it's going to drop 1 of each, and it should immediately drop into, and then it should pick up from the world interaction upgrade, and everything should be good. So it just drops those in there, and we're good. Do I need another world interaction upgrade? Yes. No. Into a puddle, and yeah, so that pulls them all out, puts them all in here. That drops them straight down. And then here in a moment, we should start seeing them pop in here. Like the open crate will drop them straight down. There shouldn't be any problem there. So maybe I need to move that up one. Is it still crafting it? Yep. So I need to do something different. Troubleshooting. Fun. So I just picked them up. So so the puddle isn't the problem. Let's cancel that craft. Let's get some more world interaction upgrades. One more should do it. I believe it's a block every time. And then we can tell it to make 2 more Fluix Crystals. They'll pop down, everything will be good. You do this, and we should be able to watch it and see. So they'll sit there for a moment. They'll realize that, hey, there's three of them next to each other in a pool of water, and it'll go, hey, that makes Fluix Crystals. And then this guy should pull them out. There they were. And then the crafting says, hey, we're good, right? It does indeed. Cool. That all works. Now we can start looking at, like, so we can make this glass cable. We can make like a lot of it if we wanted. Now can we make dense cable yet? What does, okay, so we have the smart cable. What does the dense cable require? Requires covered cable. So we need wool. We need a lot of wool. We don't have wool. We have like next to no string as well. So we need to do something about that. So options on that is either, so if we want string, we could make cotton. We could get silky wisp from bees. We could make cotton from Pam's harvest. Or we could pulverize wool, which doesn't really matter. We could do stuff. Yeah. I don't know why that does that. And bees will give us that. So we could use cotton. We could do cotton. We can make a cotton farm and have string coming in pretty much. We could also get wool. Cloud fluff seeds. Ooh, that's tempting. But that's pretty high up there. A lot of cotton will make wool. That's actually cheaper. But not cheaper than the other cotton recipe. Woven cloth. Yeah, no. So it looks like we're either going to need to have a sheep farm or a... we're going to need a sheep farm or a other farm. We do have some sheep here. We could do something with them. Now there is a block called a rancher, which requires a decent amount of stuff, but I do believe it is a quest. So let's go look real quick. Assembly line, industrial waste, auto magic fishing. That's the laser sky farm, maybe. Yeah, so we need to make a rancher with that. So, grinder, breeder. We could get a breeder and a rancher. We can get a bunch of sheep that way, and then set them somewhere. So let's go ahead and make those machines. So let's make the breeder and the rancher, and we'll set that up for next time. So this requires purple. Okay, so we're gonna need 2 machine frames, which is gonna require. Let's see, we need 4 gears. I have more toast in here, by the way, so that's not a problem. So I think next time we're going to start setting up some automation with farms and getting things set up to come back here. Now, do I have 4Ks stored and ready to go? So can I make, can I do some auto crafting? It's going to take some time because I don't have much in terms of auto crafting. I need 5 more storage things. So can I make 5 more 4Ks? I need more redstone and more silicon. Do I not have a way to get silicon? How do we get silicon? By smelting Certus quartz dust. Do I not know that? I guess not. So let's get some Certus dust. Do I have any silicon? I do. Cool. This will be easy enough to teach. So this goes to that. And just have to put it in here. And then we just need to go get some redstone, which I have over here. I need 1610. But yeah, one of the next things I want to start working on is getting some automation done with animals, specifically sheep, because we need wool. And then I'll worry about like chocolate milk and stuff like that later, because we are going to need that for some later quests. But wool right now is going to allow us to upgrade our AE system, and it's a little bit more important to me right now. So, God, we have so much sand in there. I'm going to take a bunch of sand, and we do have a lot of redstone. Like I said, I want to get that into the AE system. Actually, can we make silicon out of sky dust? No, of course not. What can I use the sky stone dust for? Nothing. Cool, it's a waste. We're gonna get a lot of it, and we're not gonna do anything with it. I forgot to put the stuff in there. So, 4K, we're gonna make 5 of those. Hey, no problem. Cool. So, upgrades, yay! That's good actually. Get those cooking up. Things that we're gonna do later is like set up automatic casting for these guys and just all that kind of stuff. One of the problems with that is going to be we can't make alloys. So if we look at gears, 10 gears are going to be the main ones that we're going to use a lot of. If you look what a lot of these are for, 10 Enderium, Lumium, no, what is, okay, so Signalum, Electrum, and tin. So a lot of those doesn't really matter all that much. Go ahead and start making these guys. So some of the stuff we're going to automate doesn't make sense. We're going to make a small smeltery to automate eventually. We'll still have this guy for whatever else we want to use, but one of the big things is we have all those ore dusts. We need to do something with those soon. We can smelt them, or I believe you can pulverize them and get more stuff. So, I believe all of them you can pulverize and at least get what they have. So we'll set up some machines. We'll set up some resonant machines to do that. I just want to make sure that there's nothing. Yeah, it looks like we can pulverize them all. The only one that's a question is aluminum. You can't pulverize aluminum. That has to go to a redstone furnace. But that's not a problem. We'll pulverize most of them, and then we'll just tell aluminum to go straight into the furnace. That's just some filters. Not that hard. So we need 2 machine frames. 1, 2. And we want, let's work on the rancher first. So what do we need still? We need more plastic. And we need 2 sets of shears. And we're going to need probably 2 of these, so let's go ahead and get 2 of those. We need a plastic pipe. We need more plastic. Dang it. Alright, so rubber? We have a little bit. You know, I should teach this how to make plastic, but you know what? Let's do that. So, this turns into... I can't grab them. They're too fast for me. Let's grab the 4K storage things. So we have 5 of those. So rubber bars, cool. So that turns into that, and then that. We're probably gonna need more interfaces and all that kind of fun stuff eventually. We'll have to do fancy stuff later. So plenty of storage, plenty of just everything. I love it. So we should have the raw plastic now. And that turns into that. And then I don't have enough room here for plastic. So what's something I can get rid of for right now? Drawers. I do need to fix this, I think. And then we can make plastic. And we put that in there. I want to make this so that it's just oak. Normal oak wood. Cool. So these are craftables. You know, I have another interface. I just don't have any more channels. That's the problem. So can I finagle something over here to fix that? Probably. We'll put that there. Actually, that's a terrible place for it. We'll put that here. And everything is going to go offline because there's too many channels. So let's break this. Put that there. And then for now, we'll just put this right up here. It's touching. It should have channels. It's just a waste of channels. So that should give us some more crafting spots. And we can go ahead and do some stuff. So I just want to make the breeder and the grinder today. So that gave us another row. So plastic pipes. Let's craft more. We should be able to make a plastic pipe now. And then it's a question of, can we make the rancher? We can make the rancher, and we're not going to have enough stuff for the breeder. So what all do we need for the breeder still? We need some sort of purple dye. Golden carrots, we should... gold... nuggets. I don't have any carrots over here. Golden apple as well. So we need 2 carrots and an apple. I should have that stuff. Then we also need a little bit more rubber. I think what I want to do, and I think I can do this pretty quickly. Oh, we have a golden apple. So we don't even need that. So there's all that stuff. Do I not have any rubber over here at all? Don't think so. Eventually I'll move that stuff. What I can do is... I'll need 3 more, so I need to move that here and then do 2 more. So I need 3 more barrels. Should be pretty easy to make. So let's get working on that real quick. So do we have any rows? No. Alright, so barrels, I have 1, 2, 3. Let's see, we need item ducts. I have exactly 1. And then I'm also going to need rubber saplings. We'll go ahead and get this. I can't make enough plastic, so not really worth it to try. Just come over here. I forgot to move this, but oh well. So let's see. Do 1, 2, 3. Put the item duct here. And those go in there. Lock these. And what is this corner? Green. So do that. We'll just break all these things. Didn't mean to break that one, but... Alright, and then... we just need 1 more barrel. I guess we can put it right here. Not like that. And we'll put rubber wood in there. Lock it. So all we need now is to speed up some growth, get some rubber trees, and this should be pretty easy. So there we go. And I'm going to unlock this because it's not going to know what to do. Otherwise, we should be able to put, it should know to put the rubber in there. Otherwise, it's going to get backed up. And put the rubber in there. Cool. So, there we go. We have rubber. Let's fly back over here. And let's make plastic sheets. And we should be able to make the breeder now. So we should have everything we need, except for the purple dye. I forgot about that. Golden carrots. There's the 2 golden carrots. Yep, purple dye is all we need, which... can we use... floral, so we can make it that way. Purple dye. Okay, we can use the... Do I have... Can I make one of these? Again... Alright, so let's make another one of these, and then we can take floral, nope, what are they called? Petals. We can take red and do that, and then we can take blue, do that, and then we should be able to make purple dye. Blue. I want the blue. And there we go. So, I need that in the A system anyways, so it doesn't really matter to me. But let's go ahead and grab the breeder. That should be everything we need. Cool. So, there's the quest. We'll get some sewers, and yeah, cool. So I'm just gonna throw this stuff in there. Next time, because this episode went a little longer than I kind of anticipated. Where? Oh, there you are. So next time we are going to start working on getting a little bit more stuff done. In terms of getting, we're gonna get more automation kind of up and running, and to do that we're going to start shearing sheep. So I will set up an area. I will kind of decide where I want that to be, and I think we're going to work on trying to make things a little bit better in terms of getting resources coming in. So I also want to increase all of this stuff. We'll max out the speed upgrades. I don't even know. Yeah, 11 RF per tick. That's a lot. Not really. This is using 21. So we can take, I don't even know how many. Yeah, 33. And it's going to go really fast. So, get upgrades for all this stuff. Start getting potentially, at least have the option to do crushed netherrack and soul sand. And yeah, get this entire thing set up somewhere where we can actually get stuff from it, and maybe process the ores automatically instead of having the dust, I think would be a good thing. So the main things are going to be working on a farm for sheep and getting our sifting a little bit better and into this system. So that's going to be the plan. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We got a bit done. One of these days we'll jump back into doing quests, but not today. Probably not next time, but maybe after that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!